G'day everyone, we are live. welcome back to another live stream. Super excited for today. We've got some pretty cool subjects to talk about, to be honest. Usually I never live stream this time of the week and the day. It's 2:00 p.m. on a Tuesday. It's the reason being is that I have been sick the last couple days, and today I thought I'd take the day off school because I've got a bit of a cold. Not COVID, but everyone freaks out about COVID around here. Everyone's so paranoid, so I decided to stay home. But yeah, I mean, I would rather be at school, but I mean, we're live streaming now, which is fun. I feel a lot better now. That's why I thought I'd hop onto a live because it's been a while. In fact, when's the last time we did a live stream? It was a month ago with Justin. So yeah, almost 2 months ago actually. So yeah, we're doing a live stream today. We've got some awesome things to talk about. Can't wait. And I won't go for too long. I might go for about 30 to 40 minutes. Just a, pop-up stream. Just chat. Maybe you can listen to this if you want during a water change. It's actually some, interesting topics. So before we do get into it, I mean, ask away in the live chat as many questions as you want. Please do me a favor. You give me more questions to base conversations on, and I always love answering your questions that you have. So let's just see who's already in the chat. Of course, we'll have people throughout, so I'm going to be checking the chat the whole time. I've got it right on my screen. So we got Scuba Stevo's Aquatics. G'day, how are you going? Welcome. Benny's Aquatics. How are you, Ronan? Hey to you. Aqua Bowls. G'day. How's it going? Have you got any rams yet? Nah, not yet. But I'm breeding angelfish right now, if you didn't know. So that's kind of, well, they're both cichlids, I guess. But yeah, I definitely want to get some rams in the future. I'm thinking of even trying maybe some Dark Knight rams, something from Justin or KFS. So I know I might give that a shot when I want to. But for now, I've got other projects that I'm gonna focus on. You'll see that happen across the entirety of the year, I guess. So, Sweet D77, welcome. How are you going? And GV, how are you going? G'day to you. All right, so I hope you're all doing well. I've got a bit of a blocked nose though, so you might hear that in my voice. And my throat's a bit sore, but besides that, we should make our way through the stream today. I might even get put in the link later on if any of you want to come up and converse in a crane-related spiel. But yeah, so let's just off the bat, let's talk about the angelfish. So the angelfish that I'm breeding, they spawned again, as you may know from one of my recent videos, but that was like right at the end of the video, so you might not have watched till that point. But yeah, we have another spawn of angelfish, right? At least we did. And we had a lot. It was a big spawn. It was a lot bigger than I thought. I thought it was just going to be an average size spawn, but it was actually really big. And so I tried to put them in the floating breeder box, but they managed to fit through the slits. And they all went into the main tank with the parents. Luckily, it's just the parents in there. But I mean, yeah, the parents started caring for them and all, and they did a really good job until they lost all the fry. They lost them. All the fry scattered across the tank after about 2 days, and now they are everywhere. Oh, they were everywhere. And it's about another 2 or 3 days later, and I can't really find any. There might be a one or two here and there, but it's not worth giving them so much food by spreading it all over the tank when there's only like 2 or 3 fry left. There was like at least 100. It was crazy. So that's a bit annoying. I don't think I'm going to let the parents raise the fry again. I might just try the hang on breeder box, try find a way to stop the fry from getting sucked through the outflow, because the parents, they just can't get it right yet, and I just want to get one spawn from them, try raise up the fry, and yeah, so we're just gonna do that. So yeah, there's no fry right now anymore, so I'm just waiting for another spawn from the parents. It's like the 10th time I've tried to raise up the fry. I can't even raise up angelfish fry, and I'm gonna try cherry barb soon. So, well, I'm learning a new thing every time. So by the end, I should really get the hang of it, and yeah, I'll probably make a couple videos about that and stuff. So yeah, that's angelfish tank. A little update for you there. But yeah, I'm kind of annoyed, but they're just trying to do their best. They actually did do a pretty good job until they did lose all the fry. But yeah, next time around is going to be the time for sure. All right, Ebony Kikira. Sorry, I probably got that totally wrong, but yeah, great to see a face from Canada. So yeah, thanks so much, Ebony. Yeah, I don't know. Just let me know if I got that right, Ebony. Thank you for tuning in. Sweet D said, "What about some filter sponge going over the slit on the outflow in the breeder box? I use that for my baby CPDs to prevent fry escaping." Yes, I tried that. In fact, I do have uh I do actually have like some filter media attached to it. It's just that when I did have that, the fry finds some way to get through, and what they did was they got stuck. Oh, I can't show you, but they got stuck in like in between the tray, like where the water goes through. So like the grid, it kind of like they got stuck in between that and the media. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way where I can really secure that filter media onto that little outflow like tray thing, and I'm gonna have to make sure there's no uh, like little gaps that the frag could fit through. But it's almost impossible. I literally tried my best when I did it that time, but I'm gonna try this time. Hopefully, I can find a good um, method. Is my let me know if I'm glitching out because apparently my Wi-Fi is not great right now. But yeah, let me know and I can try fix it. 'Cause, to be honest, from the other side of this stream, I'd hate to listen to someone with that's going in and out with the audio and stuff. So, Nano Escape 30, welcome. Thank you for coming and watching today. So, greetings from Ohio. Have you ever bred killifish? Well, I've kept killifish. I've kept the golden wonder killifish before. I haven't bred them yet. I believe I've heard they're really easy, especially the golden wonder killifish, and the way they breed is spectacular. It's amazing. So yeah, I definitely want to, and yeah, it's really cool. Just the life cycle of killifish, because as most of you probably know, where they come from, there's like dry seasons where the waters dry up, and I think the actual killifish most of the time die, but their eggs survive. And because killifish are really like short-lived fish, they only live for about a year or two. And when that drought does come, then their eggs will actually be able to survive on land, like amongst the dry plants or whatever. So, and then when the water fills back up again, then they hatch and turn into killifish, and then keep breeding. So that's actually pretty cool. Correct me if I'm wrong in any of that. So, GV, I hatch angels in a container floating in the tank. Then once they are a couple of weeks old, transfer to the breeder box and slow the flow down on the box and stretch some pantyhose over the wear. So yeah, I think that's what I should do. With the floating breeder box, that's basically what I'd try to do. Except, yeah, it's just those slits that the fry went through. So if I do cover up those slits maybe, or just get a whole other container and just raise them in that, and that should work. Yeah, I think I might try first putting some sort of media over the slits and make sure to secure that, and then if I can, then there'll be like constant flow of water from the tank. But then I guess either way, if I do just put a normal container without holes, I guess that would also just keep the temperature, and I could always put some airline tubing in there and have some air pumping in there, because thankfully I have the luxury of splitting my air pump behind the tank really easily. So I basically could have several projects going on with aeration. It's really easy. So that's what I'm really liking about my room. I'm in my bedroom right now, and golly, is it chaotic! Like there's just so much going on in here. Like firstly, if I can move this, so right here, so like right there is the Blackworm Culture. That's where I'm like reproducing all the blackworms to feed to the breeders and stuff. And then next door to that, you can't really see with the reflections and everything, but there's actually a little cube. That tank will probably fill up, and might turn that into an aquascape and maybe raise up some fry here and there in that. So that could be a good backup tank, and just have it running with a bunch of pearlweed or something. So that'd be nice. Haven't got around to that yet though. And then right there is the, I don't know, right there, just a tank that's filled up that you can see all right. I know the light's pretty bad, but yeah, that tank that's got the 4 white cloud mountain minnows that I am conditioning for breeding. Haven't bred them yet, but I've got a method that I'm going to try soon. Once my tests are over, which will be next Thursday, I'll be basically free from tests and assignments for the rest of the term, and I'll be able to do some breeding projects, which will be fun. Very easy. I have some fry right now. They eat well they eat so well at the surface. You should definitely try breeding them. I'm on my second pair now. The first died from an old age, but they're a breeze to raise. Nano Escape. What specific type of killifish you talking about? Maybe is it the golden wonders that I was mentioning? But yeah, there's I love all different varieties of killifish. And yeah, it's very handy to have the meat at the surface. Cause like this fry food here, I feed my fry powder foods when they're too small to eat baby brine shrimp. Then once they're big enough, I move them on to baby brine shrimp. But yeah, in that meantime, usually what I do with the angelfish fry, since they don't eat from the surface, or they might, but it's not really comfortable for them, and their body shape isn't really built for that. What I decided to do was basically get like a little measuring cup, fill that with aquarium water, and then put a teaspoon or 2 of this fry food in it, and then you stir that around, and you get that really mixed in and dissolved. Not really dissolved, just make sure there's bits of the powder floating around the whole entirety of the aquarium water, and then you mix that and you feed that in a pipette to your fry, and it works a treat. It's you just drip it around the whole area of the tank, and it's just great. It's so easy to just construct in the first place, and then your fry will eat a lot better. You'll so because sometimes you feed them at the surface, the fry don't know it's food, but if it's like floating around like baby brine shrimp, these little granules, which are like super small because it's powder food, then they're gonna eat that. And yeah, that's what I've been using for the angelfish fry when I was growing them up. I also put the eggs in a Kmart 4-liter tank with an air stone. Float them in my big tank to maintain temp and raise them in that. Currently have 40 CPD fry in there. Yeah, and CPD fry, I believe, are really small too. So that's a great example there. Kmart, yeah, Kmart has a great range of like little containers and storage that we fish keepers can use. So yeah, I'll probably go to Kmart, get a couple things, like maybe even some containers, of course. But yeah, so we'll see how that floating breeder box comes around. See if I can find a way to prevent the fry getting like sucked in between the flow, where the slits where the water flows in and out, and the actual media. But I'm thinking actually maybe I should probably go with a container, because that's like less than a liter, that breeder box. So if I get like a 2 or 4 liter container, there'll be more room. So I could I'll just basically experiment. I'll see what comes to mind at the time, and do what I think is right, and then hopefully that works. G'day, S. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, man. All right, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. Golden Wonders, you're talking about Nano Escape? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people raise up their Golden Wonder killifish and breed them, so I want to try that definitely someday. Absolutely loved the Golden Wonders. They're such a unique fish. I mean, very entertaining to watch. Get some decapsulated brine shrimp if your schedule doesn't allow for live. Yeah, I could do that. So I've got like the instant baby brine shrimp. That's just in the fridge. That's really easy. But the thing is with that, it's actually they're quite big, so they're not great for small fry. And then I've also got frozen brine shrimp, but they're fully grown. I could always get frozen baby brine shrimp from my fish store, local fish store. They sell that there, but I kind of just want to feed them live brine shrimp, because live baby brine shrimp, because the brine shrimp eggs that I have, they're actually like super small brine shrimp. That's basically why they're pretty expensive. So that means that I can feed them to smaller fish almost straight away. But yeah, I've got this little hatchery system going on behind my 20-liter Kmart tank. So yeah, I've got that all sorted out. And I actually did an experiment with my baby brine shrimp. I actually had the brine shrimp running with the live brine shrimp that I just hatched. I just let them sit there with the air pump going for about 3 days when I was away. And I came back home and they were actually still alive. Those brine shrimp, after 3 days of just sitting in that hatchery, and there was actually still quite a lot left. So I think I only have to hatch them once a day. Only I think I could easily have only one going at a time. But yeah, I didn't know they could actually live that long. So I've heard people saying that their brine shrimp die like within the first few hours after they hatch and stuff. So yeah, trying to steer away from those myths, but trying to debunk them to make sure that they're true or not. So Red Laser, after midnight here on the computer tapping away. We'll be listening. Thanks for tuning in, Red Laser. Uh, Same container Nick from KFS uses to breed his tetras, etc. And yeah, oh yeah, I've seen those ones. Yeah, they're pretty good. You mean the ones with the handles, or yeah. I have to go to bed, my friend, and I'll watch this stream tomorrow. Sorry I popped in and out. Stay safe and have a blessed week. You too, Nano Escape. Thanks for coming in. I don't mind if you come in or out, even if you just say hi and leave. That's fine. So happy you came and listened for a bit. Have you seen the Australia killifish? Yes, I have. In fact, that was the species that Nick bought. One of the species that Nick bought in that he bought the eggs offline. I've also seen some other videos on the Australia killifish. But yeah, they're stunning. Whereabouts are they from? Don't tell me they're from Australia, but they're probably not. Um, Western Africa. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't be Australia. I didn't think there'd be any killifish here in Australia. All right. But yeah, I've actually never seen that decapsulated baby brine shrimp. I'll have to look into that. G'day T-Bones, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. They can live, but you want to feed brine shrimp at peak harvest time, which is when the egg yolk is still attached to the shrimp. It gives it more dense nutrients. Feeding old brine shrimp provides minimum nutrients. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thanks for letting me know, S. That's actually really helpful. So, yeah. So I'm not gonna let the brine shrimp sit for 3 days. I mean, like within one day, and then start a new batch each day. But yeah, I think like it's a massive container of brine shrimp eggs. It'll last me forever. But the Gaybone killifish is another really nice one. I haven't heard that one. Let me search that up. Oh yeah, I've seen that one before. Oh those are stunning. Those are stunning. The coloration on them, finnage, it's amazing. Okay, so for those watching, I thought quickly I'd also mention recently I've revived my Discord group, and I'd appreciate anyone who has Discord would like to join it. It's quite fun. It's pretty active. I mean, yeah, we basically just talk about all sorts of stuff on there. I might even announce behind the scenes stuff before it actually releases on YouTube. I'll leave the invite link in the chat. I know S is part of it actually. But yeah, if you're interested, you have Discord, then don't feel obliged, but it's there, and yeah, it's quite fun. So just see some new faces on there today. But now let's talk into something I'm really excited for. Actually, it's really only for those. The only people who are going to find this interesting are really the Aussies here watching. But the Underwater Pet Expo, the Australian Underwater Pet Expo, is official. It's announced, and if you haven't seen the community tab, it's happening on the 15th and 16th of October, and it's literally like 15 minutes away from me, so super convenient. I'm really excited for it because I found out about this about the Underwater Pet Expo in 2020, 2 months after it actually happened. Never knew about it, and when I saw it, like the replays of the live streams that they had going on there, it looked super fun, and so I was really, really sad I missed it. And I've been waiting, and COVID's just been pain. And finally, we it's back on. They're doing it, so it's a bit of a wait. I mean, it's only May, but it's worth the wait, and it's a lot better than waiting another year. At least I know it's going to happen in October, so super stoked about that. And yeah, for those who didn't know, it's on. So I hope to see some of you there, because it's going to be a blast. And hopefully, I'm probably going to be recording a bunch of videos there, especially with other Aussie fish tubers, which will be fun. Like probably some people will be there. So I'm sure there'll be at least one person that'll be there. But yeah, that's going to be a blast, and I can't wait, because I've seen like so many expos and like all over America and stuff for aquarium fish. I've just been watching and I've been waiting for the one in Australia, and it's finally come. So yeah, for those who aren't even familiar with it yet, they don't even know about it, look into it. The Underwater Pet Expo Australia. If you're Aussie, it's fish paradise, fish keepers paradise, and you get to converse with other fish keepers. So can't get better than that. And it's face to face, and you get to there's all sorts of stuff. So the actual guy who runs it, or at least one of them, we did a podcast. He was part of my Aquarius podcast on this channel. Samuel from Parker's Reef. But yeah, Parker's Reef. Samuel, he's running the actual whole event, and at least he did. I'm not sure if he's doing it this time. I'm pretty sure he is. But yeah, he's did a great job last time. And so, yeah, if you haven't checked out Parker's Reef, check out his channel. It's pretty good. I mean, I don't really watch it much because he's based off reef aquariums, and I only keep freshwater. So, but if you are into the saltwater side, check out his channel. You won't regret it. He's got some actually really cool content on there. But yeah, that I am really excited for. Now I'm gonna see, is there anyone else streaming right now? Checking because no one else is streaming of my knowledge. Ryan Stone on Canadian Gaming, how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I probably will only go for another 8 minutes or so. Not at my fullest today, of course. But so yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the live chat, and I'll get to them. Now, another subject I want to talk about. In my 90-liter aquarium, I actually have, I think, my swordtail, my guppy, my female swordtail, my guppy's pregnant. The only thing about that is I don't know, the female guppy. I've raised her since she was born in the 90 league. She's never been removed from the tank as well either. So yeah, she's been in there the whole time, I'm pretty sure. And so the female swordtail, sorry, not the guppy, the female swordtail. It looks like she has a gonopodium, but she's a female, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it's a triangular anal fin at all, or it might even be a gonopodium. I have no idea. She doesn't have a sword at all. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know about there. I'll have to make a video on it at some point. But yeah, really interesting. Like, it was literally a triangular fanned out anal fin only a couple months ago, and now it's turning more stick-like. But yeah, that's just how males develop, I guess. But I have a feeling that she's actually a female, because she also looks pregnant and she has a gravid spot. So yeah, I'm confused there, but that's really interesting. I've seen that the other day, which was weird. Not bad. Thank you for asking. It's great to hear. How am I doing? Well, I'll say okay. I've got a blocked nose. Not COVID. Thankfully, I don't have COVID. Already had that. I mean, I'm actually out of my immunity stage now, so I could get it any day again. But I don't really mind because it won't be as bad. Hopefully, it might be. But yeah, I'm doing fine actually. Yeah, just taking the day of school today. I actually feel better now, so that's why I hopped onto a live stream. I had a really bad cough like this morning, so yeah. But thanks for asking, Ryan. What is your favorite fish to breed? Well, I haven't bred many fish yet, actually, but that's gonna change very soon. Okay, so what I've bred so far, It'd have to be my Japanese blue antler guppies. Um, I wouldn't say I've successfully bred the angelfish yet. I've only gotten them to spawn and raise up the fry for a couple days and then lose all the fry. But I've bred mollies, guppies, sawtails, and platies. So the live bearers. I've bred them before, and I'd say out of those, my Japanese blue antler guppies probably be my favorite because they exploded in population size. It's crazy. Like they kept breeding. I kept seeing new fry every couple weeks or so. So I really enjoyed that experience. But honestly, I haven't experienced it yet. Once I breed my angelfish, I'm also about to breed some white climb mountain minnows, and I'm also going to be trying after these two projects to breed cherry barbs and zebradinios. So I'd say probably after the end of the year, I'll have achieved at least 5 new species of fish or 5 species of egg layers, which are really cool. But yeah, don't get me wrong, live bearers, they're super fun. Even though they're overrated, but they're still amazing. Like I wouldn't say they're overrated like they're bad. I just think, I mean, they get a bit boring when you breed them for too long. I mean, some people disagree. And I respect that. But for me, I really want to try vary the fish I'm breeding and try get into the egg layer stage because it's definitely a step up when you're trying to hatch the eggs. Hatching the eggs is a far different process than actually raising the fry. So trying to get on top of that. I mean, I'm fine with the angelfish hatching the eggs, but I'm trying to get eggs from the white climb mountain minnows I've tried before, tried breeding them. But yeah, this time hopefully I will. Um, but yeah, so Craig Doniger, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. Um, yeah, thanks for coming. GV said might see you at the expo if I can make it down there. I really hope you do. Like, it's gonna be a blast. I've seen if you haven't seen, Parker's Reef did a live stream of it running at the time. While it was like running, he was just walking around, showing the viewers what basically happened on the day. It's basically goes for 2 days, and it's actually really good because I'm pretty sure like things are really cheap there, like aquarium products. So because it's basically a bunch of brands promoting their products, and they'll have it for like a cheap price, so you can try them out or try their samples, and then get some thoughts on them, and maybe come back to the pet shop and buy more of their products and that sort of thing, or just promoting Aussie businesses, which I definitely want to record a bit about. I'm going to grab as many samples as I can and do videos on them because it's really important that we do support the local fish keeping community, the local brands. Uh, yeah, especially after like lockdown and just like online, you can just go buy really cheap stuff and get away with that. And then all these companies that actually have good quality stuff, maybe expensive but good quality, they don't get great sales on their products. So definitely want to eyeball some of those brands that are just emerging in the aquarium industry, and yeah, give them a shot. So, but yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I hope to see their GV, and they actually had last time, and they'll probably have this time. They have a booth for fish tubers, so people who want to interview each other for like podcasts or aquarium videos, YouTube videos, or Facebook, whatever. You can actually there's these booths. I don't think the noise reduces quite well, so you need to get like good audio if you want to record there. And basically, you can meet some Aussie fish tubers or just fish keepers and interview them or whatever. And that's super cool. I really like that idea, and I'm hoping to like probably do some interviews with all sorts of fish keepers and fish tubers. I actually want to try meet some fish keepers who might not even have a channel. Just get some thoughts from uh, fish keepers that just do it for the fun, of course, like we all do. But we also like to make some aquarium videos now and then. So so it's a bit different when you get thoughts from someone who doesn't make much documentation on it, and actually, without you even knowing, has lots of experience. So, um, yeah, thanks, Sweet D. I'm already feeling better now, so I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'll be fine for school. In fact, probably need to go to school anyway. But yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, live bearers are pretty awesome. Have to agree with you there. I'm trying to do GBRs, German Blue Rams, right now, and it's a pretty steep learning process. I understand, like, German Blue Rams, once you get that right, you level up to the Black Knight Rams and the Blue Black Rams, and yeah, I'm sure if you start off with the German Blue Rams, you make your way up the different lines of them and the genetics, you can become a master easily. So good luck, Ryan, with that, and keep us updated. Maybe even make some videos about it. I'd love to see some because, like, we all love to learn about all the mistakes you make and how you fix them, and yeah, all the learning curves that you go through. But yeah, Tintin just caught my eye. I used to watch it in French without understanding a single word and still loved the show. Oh yeah, Tintin, I was obsessed with. Like, I draw Tintin all the time, and I think I've got like the whole book series somewhere. Just like earned money for it, saved up and bought like the book set, and even managed to find Tintin in the Congo, which is actually out of print. Like, it's been out of print for years, like years and years. Managed to find it on eBay. So I've read them all like over and over, like probably 3 times, and I've watched like the whole show in English. I watched the English one, but yeah, I imagine the French one, since I am learning French, that'd actually be good for me to watch because I also enjoy the show. But yeah, I was obsessed with that show, and mainly the book series, and the show was alright, but I preferred the books. Usually, I don't prefer the books over movies, but Tintin. I've also seen the movie. The movie was not bad actually. Paul Stingray, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Paul. Love your content lately, man. Bringing geophagus is really cool when the parents carry the fry around in the mouth. Oh my god, yeah. That's what the angelfish do too. It's just mind-boggling. Like, that's what part? What did they say mind-boggling in another movie? It's like, was it Wayne's World or something? But yeah, I mean, it's just amazing seeing the life cycle and how the parents care for their fry. It's just so good. What about the Tintin game? Never heard of the Tintin game. Or is it maybe like to do with tins or something? Maybe not related to the character Tintin. I have no idea. Paul said, my channel is getting weird. It's always been weird, Paul. It's always been weird. Right from the beginning, right away, it was weird. It really can't get more weird. Like, your channel's super weird. I mean, you've got Archerfish swimming about the screen. You got I haven't seen your like your super recent videos, but yeah, super weird, man. Good job. Ryan, hey Paul, that's a wave, not a slap. Yeah, I love the weird editing, to be honest. Yeah. Well, do you Paul? Who do you hire for your editing? Is it was it like some dude playing with iMovie and some like cheap editing software offline? All right, now that you say it can get a lot weirder, now I'm kind of concerned, but I'm looking forward to it. I feel like you are, Paul, you are the weirdest fish tuber. Okay, that's what you were known for. That's what you always be known for. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Oh, so you're the crazy guy who edits videos. Ah, It's actually pretty good, I have to say that. Editing. It looks pretty serious. Like, got all these fish jumping about the screen. Insane. Finally got my 18-foot tank. Whoa. I've got to check that out, actually. 2 9-footers, man. You're making me jealous. Like, what, my largest tank is 2 feet long and a feet wide and 1.5 feet tall. I don't know, something like that. And you've got 9-foot tanks in your and a whole fish room. But yeah, is Nick because Nick's opening up a store? Is he like pretty close to you? There'll be competition of who gets maybe you guys should like move your stores next to each other. When I visit, I'll go to Nick's store and I'll leave you there. Paul, I won't visit you because Nick's will be better. No, I'm joking. All right. Yeah, Nick's is he how close is he to your shop? I mean, like you both get the same competition. I'm sure they go to both stores. You'll have one thing and Nick will have the other or that sort of thing. But yeah, I can't when I come to Brisbane or like Queensland or New South Wales, I'm gonna come visit you, and I'm gonna check out your store. But the thing is, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna pop up without you knowing. But that'll probably be like years away, so don't expect me anytime soon. But maybe that's the plan. So, nah. Okay, I'm joking. Yeah, he's been a customer for years. Happy customer. By the looks of it, Nick's happy customer of yours, Paul. So, I take that personally and use that as motivation. Also, yeah, I probably should go actually. I've got some schoolwork I actually need to do. Sorry, my computer's shaking every time I move the mouse. It's because that's why. It's because there's a rock underneath my laptop. That's why. Right, there we go. It was this. That's why. You'll be waiting, or you'll be waiting a while. So, no, I'm joking. Okay. But yeah, once again, anyone watching, if you want to join the Discord, it mean a lot. Just put it in one more time, doesn't hurt. But yeah, it's just a great place where we can chat one-on-one. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Tune out. What am I saying? Sign out on that happy note. And yeah, thank you all for joining. It's actually been a blast. So I'll probably do another live stream sometime soon. And until then, laters, alligators. Wow, okay. How about we just leave it on a see ya? That's horrible. No, let's leave it on.